Former acting FBI Director Andrew McCabe says he saw the draft letter that Donald Trump reportedly wrote in advance of James Comey's firing, and revealed, for the first time, some of that letter's contents. On Wednesday's edition of MSNBC's Deadline, White House, McCabe sat for yet another lengthy interview in support of his new book, and somehow managed to roll out some new information. Host Nicolle Wallace asked McCabe to respond to an attack that Trump made earlier Wednesday during an Oval Office photo-op, in which he called McCabe a bunch of names, including "it fool" and "it poor man's J. Edgar Hoover. McCabe began by noting that, "I have been listening to the president lie about me since October 2016, and he somehow finds new ways to do it." He then suggested that Trump's public campaign against him affected the outcome of the investigation that resulted in his firing. When asked to clarify, McCabe explained that Trump seemed to have had a vendetta against him from the start. "It was curious and certainly concerning to me when the president brought me up to Jim Comey on 3 separate occasions in those private meetings, and say things to Jim like, 'What's the story with that deputy director of yours? Does he have a problem with me?'" McCabe said. "From the very beginning I got the sense that the president wanted me out of there." McCabe then said he wanted to reveal something I have not discussed before, and I have to be careful in the way I talk about this, but I have seen the letter that the president wrote, purportedly himself, justifying the firing of Jim Comey. "What does it say?" Wallace asked. "A rambling 4+ pages. It goes through all of the different reasons why he's firing the director of the FBI," McCabe said, referencing a draft letter whose existence was reported in September of 2017, and which was reportedly dictated to Stephen Miller by Trump himself. "I am not going to go through all of those with you," McCabe continued, "but I will tell you one of them is, he claims to want to fire the director of the FBI because of his failure to fire me. That letter was never sent, but is currently in the possession of Special Counsel Robert Mueller." Watch the clip above, from MSNBC, image via screen grab. Have a tip we should know? Tips@MediaET.com